You already know that feeling. You've been exhausted all day, counting down the hours until you can finally crawl into bed. You get under the covers, close your eyes, and then nothing. You just lie there. Your mind races. Your body feels restless. You wake up 3 hours later staring at the ceiling, wondering why sleep feels like something that happens to other people but never quite to you. Here's what nobody tells you. The reason you're waking up groggy, the reason you're tossing and turning all night, the reason your alarm feels like a personal attack every single morning might have absolutely nothing to do with stress, screen time, or how many coffees you had. It might be as simple as the temperature of the room you're sleeping in right now. And I'm not talking about being slightly warm or slightly cold. I'm talking about a precise biological process happening inside your body every single night that your bedroom temperature is either supporting or completely destroying. When you understand this, everything changes. Stay with me because in just a few minutes, you're going to understand your own body in a way that most people never will. And for those of you who are serious about finally fixing this, we have a program linked down below in the video description that people are already using to transform how they sleep from the ground up. But don't go there yet. Keep watching first because what you're about to learn is going to make that decision feel completely obvious. Let's start with something real. Picture the last time you actually woke up feeling good, not just functional, actually good. Where you opened your eyes and your body felt rested, and your mind felt clear, and you didn't immediately dread the day ahead. For a lot of people watching this right now, they have to reach back pretty far to remember that feeling. Some of you are lying there every night trying to figure out what's wrong with you. Why can't you just sleep like a normal person? Nothing is wrong with you. Your biology is doing exactly what it was designed to do. The problem is your environment is fighting against it. Here's the science, and it's incredibly simple. Your core body temperature needs to drop in order for you to fall asleep and stay asleep. This isn't optional, this isn't a preference, this is a fundamental requirement of human biology. Your brain uses temperature as one of its primary signals to decide whether it's time to sleep or time to be awake. When your body temperature starts falling in the evening, your brain releases melatonin, your heart rate slows, your nervous system shifts into a calmer state. Your body begins preparing for the deep restorative sleep that it desperately needs. But here's where it all falls apart for so many people. If your bedroom is too warm, your body cannot complete that temperature drop. It tries. It really tries. Your body is working all night long attempting to cool itself down in a room that won't let it. And the result is exactly what you've been experiencing. Lighter sleep, more waking up. Less of the deep sleep stages where your brain actually consolidates memories, repairs tissue, and regulates your hormones. Research consistently shows that the ideal sleeping temperature for most people sits somewhere between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit. That's roughly 15 to 19 degrees Celsius. That's cooler than most people keep their bedrooms. That's significantly cooler than what feels comfortable when you're walking around during the day. And yet that cool environment is the difference between a night of genuine rest and another night of just lying there existing in a half-awake state wondering when sleep is actually going to arrive. Now here's where it gets even more fascinating. It's not just about the room temperature. It's about what that temperature does to the different stages of your sleep. Scientists who study sleep describe something called sleep architecture. Think of it like the structure of a building. Your sleep has to move through specific cycles throughout the night. Light sleep, deep sleep, REM sleep, and back again. Each cycle lasts roughly 90 minutes, and a full night should include several of these complete cycles. This architecture is where the real magic of sleep lives. This is where your brain processes your emotions, strengthens your immune system, balances your hormones, and consolidates what you've learned. When your bedroom is too warm, your sleep architecture collapses. You spend too much time in the lighter stages of sleep and not nearly enough time in the deeper stages. You wake up having technically slept for 7 or 8 hours but feeling like you barely slept at all, because in the ways that matter, you barely did. Your body was physically lying down, but it was not getting the kind of deep regenerative sleep that leaves you feeling human in the morning. And the effects compound. One bad night makes everything harder. 2 bad nights, and your decision-making deteriorates. Your emotional regulation weakens. Small things start to feel bigger. You get more reactive, more anxious, more foggy. After a week of disrupted sleep, your immune system is measurably weaker. Your metabolism is running less efficiently. Your body is producing more of the stress hormone, cortisol. You're hungrier. You're craving things you wouldn't normally crave. Your workouts feel harder. Your work feels harder. Your relationships feel harder. All of that from a bedroom that's a few degrees too warm. Now flip it completely. Imagine what the opposite feels like. Imagine waking up after a night where your body actually got what it needed. Not just rest, but deep, structured, complete sleep. Your eyes open and there's no dread. There's no immediate fog. Your first thought isn't about how tired you are. You feel present, you feel sharp. Your body feels like it belongs to you again. That clarity you feel in the morning ripples through your entire day. You handle stress differently, you think faster, your mood is more stable, you make better decisions, you have more patience with the people around you. You don't reach for that third cup of coffee just to function. You feel less reactive to everything because your nervous system has actually been given the recovery time it needs. People who consistently get quality sleep report better physical performance, stronger immune responses, healthier body weight, reduced anxiety, sharper memory, and significantly better emotional stability. These are not small benefits, these are life-altering differences. And they're all downstream from one simple thing: giving your body the environment it needs to do what it already knows how to do. Here's something that trips a lot of people up. You might be thinking, okay, I'll just blast the air conditioning, problem solved. But here's the nuance. Temperature management for sleep is more complex than just making the room cold. Your body temperature needs to drop as you fall asleep and during the early parts of the night. But it also shifts during REM sleep later in the night. Your sleeping environment needs to support the full arc of your body's thermal regulation across the entire night, not just when you first get into bed. This is why so many people try the obvious solutions and still wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning. They cool the room down, they fall asleep fine, and then their body warms back up in the second half of the night and pulls them out of sleep again. Temperature management for genuinely great sleep requires understanding how your body's needs change throughout the night. Your sleep also doesn't exist in isolation from the rest of your life. What you ate that evening affects your body temperature. How much you drank affects it. Your stress levels going into bed affect how your body thermoregulates during the night. A warm bath or shower taken about an hour before bed actually helps your core body temperature drop faster afterward, which is why it can genuinely improve how quickly you fall asleep. These are interconnected systems, and when you start working with all of them together rather than in isolation, the results are completely different from anything you've tried before. People who have made these changes report falling asleep faster. Not just marginally faster, but dramatically faster. They report waking up fewer times during the night. They describe their sleep as feeling deeper and more satisfying. They wake up earlier than they normally would and don't feel tired. They feel the difference within days. Think about what it costs you not to fix this. Not in money, in time. Every hour you spend lying awake is an hour your body isn't recovering. Every morning you wake up exhausted is a day you spend at a fraction of your actual capacity. Every week of poor sleep is a week of harder workouts, more stressful workdays, more difficult conversations, more reliance on stimulants just to keep yourself moving. The cost of inaction is not neutral, it's accumulating every single night. Now here's something important I want to say directly to you. If you've tried things before and they haven't worked, please understand that it doesn't mean you're beyond help. It means you are working with incomplete information. Most people who struggle with sleep are making changes in one or two areas while completely missing the others. They're addressing stress but not environment, or addressing environment but not their pre-sleep routine, or addressing their routine but not how their habits during the day are setting up their biology for failure before they even get into bed. The people who finally crack sleep are the ones who approach it as a complete system rather than a collection of individual tips. And when they do that, when they start working with their body's actual needs instead of against them, the transformation is genuinely remarkable. Not overnight, but within days to a few weeks, the shift in how they feel is significant enough that people in their life notice. This is exactly what the program linked in the video description below is built around. Helping people understand and optimize the complete system, not just one piece of it. The people working through it right now are reporting changes in their sleep quality that they genuinely didn't believe were possible for them. If you're someone who has accepted exhaustion as just a part of your life, please don't stay there. That acceptance is costing you more than you realize. The truth is, most people will watch this video, nod along and change nothing. Maybe they'll turn the thermostat down a couple degrees tonight and that's it. And they'll wonder why it didn't fix everything. The people who actually transform their sleep will do something different. They'll commit to understanding the full picture. If that's you, if you're done accepting tired as your baseline, if you want to wake up and actually feel like yourself again, the program below is built for exactly that moment. Not for people who are casually curious. For people who are genuinely ready to stop losing sleep and start gaining their life back. That decision is entirely yours.